Well, it is January 1st of year 2014. Didn't think I'd be where I'm at this point, but meaning like at this place in my life, at this particular point. And yeah, okay. Well, life has its twists and it doesn't always turn out like we want it to, but it it's good. Not always what we want, but tend to get what we need for the most part. I think as long as we do right and live right and do right by others, and you know, try to maintain uh, some semblance of decency in life towards others, towards ourselves. Um, Buddy of mine, he not too positive about the upcoming new year with everything going on with our country, our economy, our president, and I don't necessarily disagree with him, but I think we should always try to keep a more positive outlook on things. It's life, ups and downs, whether it's you know, bills, layoffs, people getting sick, dying, corrupt governments, countries at war. America seems to be going downhill at an accelerated rate. I try to maintain a positive thought process. I'm not a billionaire in a position to influence the process of democracy. Uh, because I think that's what it takes at the end of the day. The people with the money control it, and anybody that thinks that there's some say so from the little people that we actually have a thought process in it, I think they're uh, disillusioned. We've not been in control of our country for many, many years. Our president, not the biggest fan of Mr. Obama. He's not the top of my list of people, but at the same time, he wouldn't be doing all that he's doing if he didn't have the blessing of the powers that be. Anybody that thinks he acts autonomously of his own free will and by his by a kingly fiat, and uh, not sure if that's a correct applied term, but yeah. He does not operate without the blessing of the powers that be. It's just not the way it works. JFK, I think he tried to buck the status quo. He's not here anymore. Rest his soul. But I think any president that we've had in recent years all is working towards the same goal, just from two different spectrums. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all there to give give us the illusion that we have a choice in the matter. At the end of the day, they do what they want, you know. Uh, New Year's resolution: I am going to get my fat ass up and start working out more. Lose some of this weight that I've gained over the last couple years. It's not really my fault. It's my wife. It's my fault. Okay. But my wife cooks good, makes good food, feeds me, and I gained all this sympathy weight when she was pregnant. She was making all the food because She was feeding and eating for two, and so I try to blame her, but at the end of the day, I ate the food and I got lazy and played video games and sat around and you know, oh, nobody else to blame but myself. So that's my goals this year is to uh, be in better shape. But I'm not going to start on the first because it's not a New Year's resolution. I was not a New Year's resolution. I was just waiting for the holidays to be over so they would be temptations. You know, beyond that, I'm not much for New Year's resolutions because they don't last. And I'm just going to continue to try to better myself and be a better dad and a better husband and spend more time with my family. And at the end of the day, that's what really matters. Hopefully, things get better in our economy. Hopefully, things get better in our country. You know, I'm not the most optimistic about that, but I don't know. I'm a walking oxymoron because I try to stay optimistic as a whole. In general, I believe that things work themselves out one way or the other. We're blessed here in America that we're not in the middle of a war or being bombed by drones or anything like that. My heart goes out to all of the innocent bystanders caught in the middle that are unfortunate enough to be born into these third world countries or to be born in these oil rich countries that, yeah, I won't. I won't go too deep into that. Happy New Year's. I think I've got one person that watches my videos. So we have a follower. Yeah. Happy New Year's. Cold's almost gone. Be blessed. I hope you all have a prosperous one. Be positive. It'll work itself out. Bye bye.